Saturday afternoon on NBC, the aforementioned Las Vegas Raiders are visiting the Cincinnati Bengals. My very first instinct with the Bengals as a 5.5-point favorite, you fucking smash the Bengals. This Raiders team has run out of magic. They got every break they needed to get. They got in the right spot against the Colts 2 weeks ago. They got in the right spot with some lucky breaks against a better team this past weekend. They should not be 5.5-point underdogs. It should be bigger against a Joe Burrow magic-led team. Fire away on the Bengals.
Again, people are going to see we change up a lot here in the playoffs. During the season, I'm always heavy towards dogs. People know that. If you listen to the show, I love dogs. Playoff times, more often than not, I'm on favorites. It's just, if it's a home team, I love home teams, especially in the playoffs, especially it depends on what kind of weather we're going to get in these matchups. The first thing I thought about when I saw this matchup was, okay, Vegas just won, like you just said, a crazy emotional game Sunday night. Their defense played, I believe, 87 snaps in that game. Now they're playing the first game come Saturday. So they're already on a shortened week. It's middle of January, right? They've just played a full season. They just got really a raw deal here, honestly. Vegas really did. The NFL made them the primetime game. Now they're giving them the first game on Saturday, making them travel. That's brutal. That it is truly brutal for this team. So if this number was 7, yeah, I'd start looking towards this Raiders team. The pros are betting it down. I love they're taking it down. I think 6 is a key number. The fact we're getting our 6 is a great number. Vegas has not played well outdoors. The games they've won, like that Colts game, that was indoors. Their game last week, that was indoors. It's when it's controlled environment. We've seen Derek Carr do well. Outdoors, usually he messes up. I know they had that really early in the year win against Pittsburgh outdoors. That's really it. Like they're all their other games.
Outdoors early in the year doesn't count.
Right. Exactly. Like we've seen it time and time again, too, with Joe Burrow. He's had the arm strength to play in this kind of weather. And they have a better running game with Mixon. So you're giving me a team that's off rest in the Bengals. Joe Burrow, the more I read about his injury, I remember he got a little banged up in that final snap of that game. Apparently he's good. Like he was fine. They had him do a little precaution things. He had a boot on just to be safe, but nothing really serious that we know about. Sitting here on Tuesday, I love this number. Like I honestly want to make this our foxhole bet just because it's rare, especially for me, to be taking a favorite in this position.
What do you power rate this game at? Before we decide on the foxhole, what do you power rate this at?
I made it 7. I really thought this was a good number at 7. It opened, I believe it's 6.5. Thought it would be bet up to 7. Gave me a little pause because that's pro money coming in, betting that down to 5.5. But I think that's honestly just the Vegas pump. Like these locals, they took all their winnings off that Vegas game. They just rolled it right back onto this Vegas team. So they moved that number back down. I wait and see. Maybe it ends back up towards 7 later in the week. That's why I would just take this value right now. You're getting 5.5. It's under a key number of 6.
That to me says not foxhole. That says Simon Says.
We could do Simon Says for it. I just had one game circled for Simon Says because
all
it's
right,
like,
well, then we can get to that.